Hey, are you gonna eat that?
Hey guys, what's up? Goldberg here, and I'm actually bringing you a gameplay of Modern Warfare 2 because that's the only game I happen to be good at the moment that is first-person shooter genre. It is a team deathmatch on Afghan. I want to say Afghan, I believe. It's a Vector slash Spaz 12 gauge gameplay, and it's a pretty good gameplay, so I hope you will like it. But I actually want to talk about something that's not even Call of Duty related. It's actually just esports in general. So, me and a few friends, we decided we're going to do this thing for a game called StarCraft 2. Maybe you've heard of it, as I die, because I'm so good at getting that kill at the very beginning of the game. But there is a game called StarCraft 2. It is a real-time strategy. You know, maybe you haven't heard of it. Maybe real-time strategies aren't your thing. You're a first-person shooter, Call of Duty, Battlefield kind of guy. Maybe even Medal of Honor for some of you Medal of Honor fans. But it is a real-time strategy which has a huge competitive scene. It's probably one of the biggest competitive scenes, if not the biggest competitive scene, and has been since Brood War, which is the original installment, the expansion of the original installment of StarCraft. But it's huge, people win lots of money playing it, and it's just generally a balling game. It's for the most ballerist of ballers. But a few friends of mine and I got together and we decided we wanted to create a league for the player who wasn't necessarily the best at the game. A player for someone who might have to work so they can't play and practice and get extremely good and play in the professional level tournaments. And so we decided, let's make it a team league, you know, get some people, get them together. If they don't already have a team, let them find a team of people who they can practice with, maybe some around their level, some of a higher level, to teach the lower level to players. And we came up with an acronym that's completely bad because it's so closely related to an already existing StarCraft league. But I digress. Let's get back. It's actually started really well. We already have all 32 out of 32 teams registered, and I can't wait to get it out. We're going to be actually looking at a partnership between us and one of the teams who was just too good for us to actually put in the league. So we're going to be working things out, denying some teams that are too good for the league, teams that should be focused more on competitive leagues. And hopefully this is going to go good. But what I want to bring to your attention is the fact that it's not just the high-level tournaments that, you know, you should focus on. Not everyone here, okay, everyone's going to say, yeah, I'm the best at Call of Duty. I'm, you know, like better than Hutch and better than all of the actual pro players. I'm better than Moho, all those. But truth is, you're not really. So, what I would like to see in the Call of Duty community as well is more tournaments that are focused on the lower level players, the players like me or Mr. Riley. You know, tournaments where there's teams of all different levels and they all play and they all get some kind of reward for doing what they do. And I think that this would add to the community and add to the overall outlook of esports in general throughout the entire world. You know, maybe we could get some recognition more so than we do on maybe national television. CNN might do something, as they have, well, not CNN, but some news stations or more local news stations did interviews of Sundance DiGiovanni, who of course is the CEO or whatever his title is of MLG, and that is huge for something that was just a pastime for kids back in the day. It's now something that you can actually make a lot of money off of. Just a little note, Slayer's boxer, MW2, he actually made $600,000 a year or around that or something playing Brood War. That, in case you didn't know, is a lot of money. And that's 600,000 American. That is an extremely large amount of money, especially just for a video game. So, you know, it's something that really does have the potential to be something maybe you go and watch on television. That would be probably the greatest thing in the world. You maybe go home and watch some match of some Call of Duty players playing. I mean, that would just be like the ideal society for me. Is one where we could go and watch the Super Bowl and then watch the GSL Finals all in one night. That would be insane, but that sadly isn't the case as of now. But hopefully it will develop into a place where you can say, I play video games professionally for a living. You won't be scoffed at by most of society as you currently are. But, of course, that's in the future. That's things we're leading there. But what I want all of you to know is that no matter what level you are, find people who you like to play the game with. Find people who you can help improve. And also, don't only support the type of games you want. Like, I'm not a big fan of massive multiplayers, such as, like, World of Warcraft. But I hear there's a competitive scene for it, in which I've seen tournaments, and I think that that's just great. I wouldn't mind coming home and watching 3v3 World of Warcraft World Championship for lots and lots of money. That's awesome. That's people playing a video game to make money. And that's just one thing that I really hope to get to. I don't care what the game is. I've played League of Legends. I'm not a big fan, but League of Legends is so popular that it's just insane. And I think that that is what really needs to be focused on, is the acceptance in mainstream that gaming isn't just something children do not to have to go outside. It's something that some people really have a passion for and really can make a lot of money off of. But it's getting pretty close to the end of the game here. Not gonna get the last game because someone likes to use an UMP and shoot me in the back, which is oftentimes extremely effective. But the final kill is gonna come up. It's not me, so it's not gonna be an awesome, you know, final kill cam. It's just gonna be some guy shooting someone or something, because they're not as good as me, of course. But shooting a guy in the back. And see what the final score is. 35-6, not the best score, but still pretty decent. So I hope you guys have a nice day and take it easy.